Hello and welcome back. Today is the last episode on imports and modules. We are getting pretty good at Python so far, so we're going to wrap up this unit by looking at how to download an image using a library that we already know, Beautiful Soup, and we're going to scrape it from a popular comic book site that you know about. And then we're going to also show you how to import a file on your system that's a sibling to the executable, in this case, main.py. So let's get started. Let's look at the code. We need to import requests, and that's it for now. We also have to import our local file. But so far, as a third-party module, we're looking at requests. Let's check out fetch comic. We're going to need BS4. We're going to need Beautiful Soup. So BS4 comes from Beautiful Soup, and we're going to need requests. And you can do that by running the pip install request Beautiful Soup 4 command. A reminder that you can chain these installs one after the other, or you can do them one by one by doing pip install request and then pip install Beautiful Soup 4. So with that done, you'll have the dependencies needed to run the script. Back to main.py, we see the very similar syntax we explored earlier with the colon instead of the curly brackets, right? We're deep in Python now. The comparisons we're used to. And here what we're doing is we're saying, all right, fetch the comic from the file here. Okay, let's go there. This is the function. We're declaring the URL we want to fetch from. We get the entire response. If we don't get anything back, we say, sorry, we failed to get that resource for you. Otherwise, we store it in a variable called soup. And then by ID, we find comic, the string comic. Once we do that, we call it comic image container. IMG is for image. Great, so now that we have the container, we can go deeper and get the URL by actually getting the source, much like you would have a source. I'll just do it here for a second. If you have the HTML, that would be your source attribute, and that's what we're pulling from the first item in the image array that you get back from all of the image tags. And then we're going to get the title by doing the same thing, but really we're looking for the alt attribute. And that's what we return. That's what fetch comic is doing. Great. Now, if we get that back and both are true, we download the image. We said we can't do it, but if it's true, this is how it's done. We use the open function that comes native to Python. We say that we're going to save it as a PNG. WD here explains that we're writing in binary mode, and we're using f.write to signify the file that we're writing with this content. So if everything goes well, by running a simple command, which would be python3 main.py for me, we'll download a new image here. Let's check it out. I already have this. Comic downloaded successfully. Sweet. Let's see it in Finder. There it is. And we can also see it in our code editor as well. Making Winnipeg pretty close to Miami. Check it out. So that wraps our unit of imports and modules. Stick around for the next one. We're going to learn how to build a Django project from scratch. Django is Python's framework for building web applications. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around.